Same shit, new day. I want to talk about this this bank heist that these niggas just pulled off. $1.8 million. Now that's some gangster shit. Y'all want to know what gangster shit is? That was gangster. An armored truck heist. So all you wannabes and uh, fake street niggas and fake gangsters and all that, fake gangbangers and all that, pay attention because that was some real gang. You want to know what a real gangster is? Some dudes that organized and hit an armored truck and successfully, let me make sure I include that, successfully hit an armored truck and come out on top. Trying to find a news story on it so I could read it, the details. But apparently these guys ran up on a armored truck and hit it for 1.8 million successfully. When I say successfully, I mean didn't have to kill nobody, didn't have to shoot nobody. I don't think they shot nobody, but successfully got away with the money. Those are real gangsters. That's not no uh let's go up here and try to rob our CEO ass niggas. It ain't no um let's go and rob the homeboy that got 2-3 pounds. Let's go rob him. Nah, this ain't that. Let's go uh hit a lick and take somebody rims off their car. This ain't that. This was a real This is some real gangsters, bro. They hit a real lick. Not that I'm on here promoting hitting licks, cause that's definitely not what I'm doing. But I do want to point out the fact that these guys hit a successful uh, uh, a good lick, should I say. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, nobody was unalive, nobody was shot. And from what I understand, they successfully got away with the money. Now, how they gonna wash that money? I mean, it's a million different ways they could wash it, though. And what's probably gonna happen is they probably gonna buy drugs with it or buy, stuff off of the black market, flip that stuff, and then now you got the money, the cash money for it. I mean, that's what I would do if I had a $1.8 million lick on some cash. Then you're gonna have to wash that money first because those serial numbers are gonna be flagged all over the place. So they're gonna need to wash that money. How they gonna do that? That's the interesting part. You never know who they are. They might already own big businesses. They might already uh they might already have a way. I'm sure they already have a way to watch it. But I'm saying they might already have like a company or something where they can watch it through their own company. You never know. You don't know who these people are. These people that hit these high end robberies. Now I respect the high end robbers, like the robbers that hit the armored trucks. I think it was some robbers not too long ago, a couple years back, robbed Beyonce of a bunch of jewelry. Now I'm not necessarily condoning that, but if it's a successful high end robbery, there's really nobody takes a loss. The person getting robbed usually will get whatever they got stole back through insurance, and the robber makes away with whatever they makes away with. No one gets hurt, so that's when it's successful. That's a successful robbery. It's when you get a big pot. No one is hurt. No one is arrested or caught by the police. So this $1.8 million uh, armored truck heist was the real deal, bro. Them is some real. I respect they gangster. That's the type of people who gangster I respect. I don't respect little goofies and all that, shooting each other up and doing goofy shit, trying to get attention at the club and all this type of shit. That's not respected in the real gangster world. Shit like this, $1.8 million heist on an armored truck, is highly respected in the gangster world. Straight up. That's a real lick. There's no victim. Nobody got hurt. The only victim is the American government. That's it, because that's who federally insures that money on the back of that armored truck is the government. So in turn, the money that the government has, we gave them that money. The citizens, they got that money from the citizens, taxes, tariffs, all this different stuff. So technically, if you rob an armored truck, technically you robbed the government, but the government damn near owe you that. So it's like, did you really take anything? Like if you do a successful bank robbery, successful, when nobody gets hurt, nobody goes to jail, technically, did you rob? You didn't really, you rob, I mean, technically you did rob them, but I'm saying like, if you break it down, you really just took from the government. And the government actually owes the majority of the people here money and resources. So technically, if you hit a successful bank robbery, that's not even illegal to me. I'm saying straight up. If it's successful, if you hit a successful bank robbery, whether you hit the truck or you hit the bank, and it's successful to where nobody is hurt, you know, you don't get caught, they don't even know who you are. That's a successful crime and should be honored and rewarded. Stuff like that should be held at a high regard. We should brag on stuff like that. Stuff like going and robbing your CEO and demanding that they sign a contract and you want to get more money and this and the third. Stuff like that, real gangsters don't respect that. That's goofy. Because you're not even trying to get away with it. If you're doing a crime and you're not even trying to get away with it, that ain't respected in the gangster world. You trying to get caught, you trying to tell everybody what happened, this, that, and the third, or how you did it, where you did it. That's not gonna be respected. Not in the gangster world, in the gangster matrix, as the homie Stan G would say. Shout out Stan G. I don't know him, but I'll be watching stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? The gangster matrix. That's what it is too. That's a good way of explaining that shit. A fucking uh, they hit a successful lick. Whether you like it or not, I'm sure the drivers of the truck probably didn't like it too much. I'm sure uh, uh, the goody two shoes is watching the news probably didn't like it too much. But the gangsters is sitting back like, yeah, I see that. You know what I'm saying? I see you. But the interesting part is going to be how they're going to wash it. That's when it gets tricky. And because you can't necessarily spend it at any store because they might check, they're going to probably check the serial numbers. You can't take it to a bank. I mean, you can spend it at some stores, but it's going to have to be like, uh, I wouldn't spend it in any stores close to where I live. You know what I'm saying? Because once those serial numbers start circulating, they're going to be tracking where the serial numbers are coming from. So if you live, in a certain area and you hit the lick like that and you start spending all the money at your little corner store or whatever, or the little stores around your neighborhood or whatever, they'll be able to triangulate. Maybe not exactly where you live, but the area you be in, because those bills, the serial numbers are circulating in that area. So I would, if I was gonna wash the money by just spending it per se and getting the change or whatever, if I'm gonna do it like that, I'm gonna do it in not my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I wouldn't even do it like that, to be honest. If that was me trying to wash it, I would probably just buy. I would do marketplace stuff on marketplace, as far as buying stuff on there, selling it or whatnot, trading it on there. Cause that cash is really gonna go to people, so it's not. It might not be in circulation like that, as far as being checked, the serial numbers being checked and all that. Buy a bunch of pounds, buy a bunch of drugs, stuff like that, and flip it. And not only are you making more money, but you washing your money. So yeah, they hit a major lick, but now they're gonna have to. Now they're gonna have to figure out how to wash that money, because they can't just spend $1.8 million. You know what I'm saying? Uh, hey Siri, can you give me some information about the $1.8 million armor truck heist?
Do you want
Yes.
me to use? On April 21st, 2026, two armed men stole approximately $1.8 million from a Brinks armored truck in Philadelphia's Tacony neighborhood. The suspects, masked and armed with assault rifles, confronted the truck's crew outside a Budget Financial Center on Torresdale Avenue, then fled in a blue Acura SUV, which was later found abandoned in Northern Liberties. The FBI is leading the investigation, with no arrests made as of now.
Yeah, these guys are professionals. These guys are professional bank robbers. I respect professional bank robbers. Those are real. Those are the real gangsters. All you niggas claim to be gangsters and all that, you're not really a gangster. It's the ones who be robbing the banks. That's the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a famous West Coast crew that was doing that, and they was getting money. That's who that game GTA. That's who they designed the game off of. It was a famous. That was a real crew in Cali that was hitting licks and shit. I respect them, not no goofy niggas shooting each other behind dumb shit. And I'm saying that falls on the heels of the Ben 10 JJ, I forgot his name, JJ Starman, or whatever the fuck his name is. Them dudes is a spectacle, a goofball spectacle. This is a bunch of cats, um, basically getting into a fight or trying to steal dude chain. Dude, a gun appears, whether it be his gun, whoever gun, somebody gun appears, and then dude picked the gun up and start banging on niggas. Now he probably would have been good, but then he wanted to stand over after he shot him and got him up off of him. He wanted to stand over him and put some more slugs in him and spit on him and do all kind of stuff. So now the feds is on his ass. So now the feds done made a case and they coming after the dude. Hey, what's happening? Zabra, Zahara. What's up, Zahara? Good morning. Um, yeah. So now dude got a federal case that he fighting. You know, from standing over. He could, if he would have just got them up off of him and maybe got up out of there, then maybe, you know, he wouldn't have a Fed case now. Shit, chilling on it. What's good with you, Zara? Good morning. What part of the world are you in? I'm in Texas. Uh, yeah, but dude, Ben 10, I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, man, some kind of federal charge, something gonna come from this. These feds them people ain't finna just let you shoot up the place in the restaurant and all that, and they just let you make it. Nah, something finna come, some kind of charge. I knew that from off top. I was just waiting to see what it was gonna be. But I was like, it's gonna be some type of charge, some type of something gonna come from that. You're not gonna just go in there and shoot up the place. Even if somebody do jump on you or whatever, it's still gonna be uh, uh, endangering the pup. Something. It's gonna be some type of charge from that. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing that. I was waiting on that shit to come across the table. You know what I'm saying? But even though dude wasn't really wrong, you know, some people jump you, try to steal your chain, do all this stuff. Shit, to me, you should be able to handle it however you handle it. Because they started it with you. They was trying to rob you. So if it was up to me, I think you should be able to handle it however you handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn. You stand over them, whatever you do. They bad. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have fucking started it. Shouldn't have tried to rob you. Shouldn't have did whatever they did. And I don't wish death or anything on Ben 10 and all them. I don't wish no bad on nobody.